Hello, Internet. So yeah, um, continuing to go through the games on the Xbox 360 marketplace uh, in its current state before a bunch of them get delisted at the end of July. Let's continue. Letter H. Half Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax. Oh, I guess I should say before I continue. Stuff like this that has like Xbox One on the bottom, as pointed out in a previous comment by someone, I believe these are also going to show up on the Xbox One storefront or the Series S and X storefront after the delisting of everything else. I mean, we're going to see, obviously, because I'm going to do a video like after the fact, but, supposedly. So no need to panic if you see something on here like, oh man, really want to check that out. It might be safe. Might be. But yeah, stuff like Happy Tree Friends here, though, where it's like not. There's no Xbox One on the bottom, straight in the trash, going away. So, I mean, unless it's on Steam or some other digital storefront out there. But yeah, Hardcore Uprising. I think this, like, it doesn't say Contra on it, but I believe this does play like a Contra game. I don't. What's up with? Is it the servers? Is it my connection? Like, I should look up that error number like every time, or not every time. Oh, it's Arc System Works. I didn't know that. Yeah, but like 2D side scroller. It's basically it's basically. I mean, it's Contra and it's not in name but spirit. Look at it like I think I have this on PS3 if I'm not mistaken. I just haven't played it, but some sweet 2D side scrolling, shooty. Even look at that wall. It looks very Contra-esque. But yeah. Okay, anywho. $15. Here on YouTube, maybe look up a video of it. I'm sure there's one out there. Hardwood backgammon. Hardwood hearts. Hardwood spades. Harm's Way. Haunt. This says Arcade Connect. I'm imagining this requires Connect to play, but I don't have a Connect, so man, I'm kind of curious though. Like, or that'd be something to, like need to look into. I guess thinking about it would be like all the Connect games are just like out there, but super unsupported, and now there's like a bunch going away. Haunted House. Heavy Weapon. Hell yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. Hexic 2. Hexic HD. I think one, if not both of these, might be free. Let me see something. Okay, never mind. It's on my account, so I already have it. But before I continue again, there was like a video recommended to me when I was on YouTube like however long ago, and it said something about like there are some free games in the store, but that's something to talk about when we get to the end, I guess. So I'll bring it up later as well. Anyway, Hexodius, Home Run Stars, How to Survive, Hunter's Trophy 2 America, Hunter's Trophy 2 Australia, Hybrid. Someone in the comments wanted me to check this game out, so I'll go ahead and pin it now. I'll come back to it. I guess it's some sort of third-person shooter or something, but it's $5, so yeah. I'm pretty sure I went over this in another video because I was like, oh yeah, this is this game. But yeah, third-person mech suit action thing. Hydro Thunder, Hydrophobia. That's it for H's. Alright, I am live. I don't know if I have this game, but I remember this game, like when it was first shown, like the trailer was just like some person on some building, and it was just some like weird CG trailer with like no gameplay. I've never played it though, so I'm not sure. Oh, there you go, guy on skyscraper. So I'm not exactly sure like what it is, but I've noticed it's good. So if anybody's out there, if this is like any good, feel free to you know. I guess, or not. I could always just look it up. It's a Ubisoft game, so I'm sure someone's played it. It's on YouTube somewhere. Ikaruga. This is like one of the legendary treasure shooters. Do I have this? I think I have this. Yeah, I do. Okay. But yeah, basically you've got the, polarity, two types. It's a 1 or 2 player crazy bullet hell game. It's a fun time worth checking out for sure. Actually, I believe this was recently brought onto modern, or at least PS4 and Xbox One storefronts. It was like released again. Then we've got Ilo Milo, Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, Interpol, subtitled The Trial of Dr. Chaos. So, Iron Assault, Iron Brigade, and then the Islands of Wakfu. Iron Brigade, this is the game I thought was another game in the last video. I thought it was something else, but there's some other game with like mechs or something. Wait, I thought I had this game. What? Never mind. I don't know. There's some like sort of something Brigade. Is it this one? I'll have to look it up. I thought, it's fine. It's possible I have it on PS3 or something, but like, there was another video, or I did a previous video with like another something Brigade or something. I was like, I think I have this game, and I didn't have it. And it's like, I thought it was this one, but then apparently it's not this one either. Wait, is this Double Fine? Because it was a Double Fine game, I think. So maybe it's like free with gold, and I just don't have gold right now, so I don't have access to it. Yeah, Double Fine. It's this one then. But I never played it, so I wouldn't know if it's any good or not. But yeah, let's continue. J, the letter. Jam Live Music Arcade. Wonder what that's about. I like music games. I would go on this whole spiel about like what the F happened with that genre though, like DDR, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, all that is just like kind of a giant void, or just like talk about like boom and bust on that genre. I mean, I still play them. Floor Kids is kind of like that. But let's, Theater Rhythm, some people say. It came out last year with all the Final Fantasy music. I really like that series. But yeah, let me just move on before I just start talking about something that's not even... it's like, yeah, Jam Live Music Arcade is the game, but then my brain goes to, oh man, music games. DJ Hero, DJ Hero 2 as well. I enjoy that series. Anywho, Audio Surf. Jetpack Refueled. Jewel Quest. It's like, just keep it moving, please. Joe Danger 2, the movie. Joe Danger Special Edition. Joust. This is an old school game from like the 80s, like Pac-Man arcade era. I've never played it. I hear it's supposed to be like really good, but I don't know. I've never bothered with it, so I think it's probably cheap. Yeah, it's $5. So I don't know, man. I think I'd like to try at least once, but is it safe? Let me see. Okay, it's safe. It'll be on here still, so I'll have a chance to check it out eventually. Actually, speaking of like old arcade 80s stuff, there has been like a recent trend with the micro consoles, right? Like the NES Mini, Sega Genesis Mini, Super Nintendo Mini, PlayStation Mini, and now there's like a bunch of Atari consoles coming back. So it's a part of a trend, but it is kind of weird how like nothing ever goes away, right? So I'm not sure if Joust is like part of that, but it's from that era. Oh, there's also the Atari like documentary game. I need to pick that up. It's like a bunch of old games from like 40 years ago or whatever, and they go like really deep onto like how they were made. And well, I don't know, but there's like interviews and stuff. It's documentary style, but it's also part game collection. Supposedly it's really good. I need to check that out. Joyride Turbo and Juju, but I am actually into documentaries. That's something I quite do enjoy. Oh, there's something I was going to talk about. Oh, okay, before I go to the K's, I think at the end of this, I'll just scroll through everything and I'll just put myself on mute, and it's like, this is the game section on the Xbox 360 storefront. And then it's like, we'll come back after everything's gone. It'll be a nice compare and contrast of, like, what happens when, well, I guess if everything's gone, right? Because well, I guess we'll see. Like what gets delisted and what doesn't. Does it all go away? Does some of it go away? But that's like a month from now thing back in August, when it's all been yeah, melted down, or whatever happens when they push the button or flip the switch. Connect Party base game. Kind of weird that base game is in the title. I mean, I imagine there's a bunch of DLC for it then, or microtransactions. King of Fighters Sky Stage. I believe this is a 2D shooter, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, that's kind of it. Yeah, that is oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay, come on. There's gotta be more screenshots than this. Yeah, it's like a weird 2D shooter, but like, it's got the... I don't know how it plays exactly. But yeah, man, it's got like 2D shooter stuff going on. But I guess it uses like stuff from the fighting games. I don't know. I mean, they're like little flying character models, which is kind of... I mean, yeah. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Like I've been saying, if I'm on YouTube, or if you're watching this, you're on YouTube, so I imagine there's like a video somewhere of somebody playing it. King of Fighters 2002 Ultimate Match. King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. Supposedly 98 is like the best of the best, or not the best of the best, but like the one that, like, for I guess like the King of Fighters is like, this is like the one that's like really, 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 really good. It's like the Street Fighter 2 or Tekken 3, or just like whatever equivalent of like the best in the series, or I mean Third Strike. I mean, like whatever you feel is like the best version of like whatever game. I'm not even sure what that would be for Mortal Kombat, because it seems like it's gone over such a metamorphosis for that series. But 98, I believe, is like the one to pick up if you're into the SNK stuff. But you probably already have it if you are watching this, so it's whatever. L. Getting through a decent amount of letters this time. Alright, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. Lazy Raiders. Lead Me is Life is Strange Episode 1. I would talk about this game, but it's like, we'll just move on. I mean, as someone that really enjoyed Telltale, I'm glad that, like, this is Don't Nod, right? Is it Don't Nod? It's Square Enix, but it's like they only published it. Yeah, I'm glad Don't Nod was there to like pick up the torch on the narrative choice-based stuff, dude. I really loved Life is Strange. And then the one I can't remember which one it's called, but the prequel game that's like takes place before this one. It's quite good too, and it just like has like the worst, the absolute worst after credit scene, because it foreshadows all the bad things that happen in this game. It's like, I'm not gonna say what happens, but it's just like, you see that and you're just like, dude, why is this in here? It just like completely like just ruins. I mean, at least me personally, I was just like, why did they have to put that there? And that just it was like super bum out, man. Anyway, Loco Cycle, Load Runner, Lucidity, Lumina's Alive! Exclamation mark, Luxor 2. Alright, moving along here. Looks like maybe there's not a lot of arcade games to go through. Mad Ball's Babu Invasion, Marathon Durandal. The Bungie logo is right there, so this is in that series. There's supposedly there's like a new one. I mean, not supposedly. There's a new one of these in the works, but I've never actually played any of the. I mean, I played like one on like a Mac 2, but it was like, I mean, I wasn't. It's whatever. It's a whole thing. I'm not really familiar with the series. Mark of the Ninja, Marlo Briggs, something. Oh, and the Mask of Death. Mars, Warlogs, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Is this just Puzzle Quest? I think this might be cross-gen, because I think there's a PS4 game in the store that's got like... I think I'm thinking of the pinball game though, so I'm not sure. But it's like, this is what year? Because this is like... I think this is like the MCU era, but then... I don't know. I don't know like what's... It's $15, but it is like just a puzzle game, so therefore it's like, you know... There's that. It's like, yeah... Way Forward? What? Way Forward did this. Interesting. Alright, well... Wait. It says... Oh, never mind. I was thinking that the online multiplayer thing said 2-2, so I'm like, what is that? Anyway. Let's move on. Let's moving right along. Masquerade. The Baubles of Doom. Matt Hazard. Blood, Bath, and Beyond. Oh, that's a good title. Or subtitle. Max, The Curse of Brotherhood. Mega Man 10. Mega Man 9. And that was the last we saw of Mega Man. At least like a numbered game. That's a whole thing that happened. I think Mighty Number 9 was like spun off out of that because it was like a whole thing where like, you know, everybody wanted a new Mega Man, but like Capcom wasn't going to put up the money. And then, yeah. Yeah. But also like a side note as well, the, what is that game called? The something Curse of the... There's like a Castlevania-like game that is also out that the was crowdfunded in that era. I can't think of the name of it. Curse of the something. I'm blanking, but yeah, maybe we'll come across it. But I believe those were like the result of like, you know, those, but not the result, but like it was like the catalyst, because it was like, okay, well, Mega Man's out again, but then didn't really, yeah, like there's like two entries, and then like that's it. Anywho, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug XX. Actually, kind of interesting to like, you know, juxtapose it with Metal Slug. I don't know. There was that Metal Slug Tactics game. Like, I don't know if it's out or like if it came out, but I remember seeing an E3 trailer of like they're gonna do something different with like the series and like the characters. So at least like Metal Slug's like still, I don't know, or like they're still like, you know, using the characters and designs in like different ways to like move the series forward. Meteos Wars, I want to say, isn't Meteos a DS game? Question mark. Status code. There was a Meteos game, I think, on the 2D, not 2DS. Is it like, no? It's like just like normal 3DS, right? I'm not sure if this is like that though, because I don't know. Yeah, it's like a puzzle game, right? And like you launch the pieces, right? Meteos. I don't have it and I didn't play it, but I remember it looked cool, like back in the day. Yeah, I think this is maybe this. I'm not sure if it's the same developer and publisher. Well, it was published by Nintendo. It's obviously not, but it's maybe the same developer. I never played it, so like I said, possibly worth checking out. Microbot, Clash of Heroes. There's Mighty Number 9. I think this was free with, I want to say Plus or Gold. So I think I have this. I think it's probably free with Plus. I don't actually have it on Xbox. I don't believe it once this loads. If it does, whatever. But yeah. Oh, my bad. I meant to load this in because I thought it would have the section where it's like, if you like this game, and it has like suggestions, but that doesn't exist on here. Because I was like, maybe I'll have that. I think it's Bloodstained. That's it. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, or whatever the subtitle is. That's the Castlevania like that was crowdfunded. Anyway, Military Madness. I might have this game because I think this is like a. Oh, never mind. I have it on PS3, maybe. I don't know. There was a game back in the day. I want to say. Was it What's the bonk console? The TurboGrafx. There's like a strategy RPG game like this, I believe, but it was They like I'm not sure if it's a remake or just like a new version of it, but like it was this, but like back then, because I have it on Virtual Console, and then this came out, and I was like, oh, this looks cool, and I picked them up, but I didn't. I never got around to playing them. Ah, so many games. That is the story. And I think this is that. Actually, maybe it's in the details, huh? The classic turn-based, yeah. Classic returns. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, four-person multiplayer. Too bad it's online only. That's also the thing, kind of, with this, like, generation of consoles was, like, couch co-op and couch multiplayer, or not, local co-op, I should say. Couch co-op, local co-op, or, like, local versus modes kind of went away in favor of online multiplayer. But then it's like, if you got a situation like this for, like, the back end of whatever ever goes down, or just like a bunch of original Xbox stuff. Like there's no Xbox Live infrastructure for that stuff anymore. Like then you kind of like lose that functionality. Anywho, on to Minecraft, one of the biggest games of the era. Xbox 360 edition. Kind of a need to see the subtitle. This was probably like before they acquired Mojang. I imagine. But then I don't know. I don't remember the sequence of events. I just remember that happened. Well, it does say it was published by both, so it's possible it was after. It says developed by 4J Studios, though, so that's kind of. But then I'm not familiar with Minecraft. I've never actually really played it, so I don't know if Mojang was just the publisher and then that was the developer, 4J or whatever. Anyway, Minesweeper Flags, Mini Ninjas Adventures, Missile Command. I think this is also one of the old school 80s arcade games. Monaco, What's Yours Is Mine. Monday Night Combat. I always wanted to try this game, but I always had like issues. I think I have it on Steam, and like I like yeah, but then by the time I like got around to trying to run it, it was like they changed like how the game works, but then it's like at like in the now time I'm like whatever, but like I remember hearing about it and like, oh, it seems neat, but then I never really got a chance to check it out. So Monkey Island Special Edition, or sorry, Monkey Island 2 Special Edition. Monkey Island Special Edition. Supposedly these games are like really good. I've not played them. I believe they are like the older version, or not older versions, but like the older iterations of like the adventure genre before the Telltale style that was brought in when the Walking Dead came out, where it's like more point and click and like you go through environments and stuff. But I've never played them, so I mean I've played games like them before, but I've not played these ones specifically. I think these are are these the old LucasArts ones, if I'm not mistaken? But yeah, it looks like it's been brought forward with modern graphics. Oh, that looks like it might be classic style. I don't know. That doesn't look very 3D, but then maybe they have like both. Oh wait, no. Maybe it's just like a weird art. Okay, I think I might be looking. Yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I never played it, but for a second it looked pixelated to me, and I was like, wait, no, and no, it just looks. Yeah, okay, it is just okay, but yeah, it looks like it's just point and click adventure style, and it just probably looked odd. Yeah, LucasArts. Published by Disney. Well, I guess Disney owns LucasArts. That makes sense. Reimagined. Monopoly Plus. Moondiver. Mortal Kombat Arcade. Is this what 1, 2, and 3 it looks like? Yeah. Well, 3 Ultimate. It looks like from the cabinet, but yeah. Explosion Man. I'm trying to like not get too into Mortal Kombat, but like back in the day, dude. Not so much 1, but like 2 forward. I was into it, and then like it went away until like Deadly Alliance or like as far as like being a fighting game, because they had like a lot of side games that they were experimenting with, like Special Forces, Mythology Sub-Zero. They tried a lot of stuff that like was not a fighting game, so it was kind of like an on hiatus between 4, which was 3D on a 2D plane, but then it did have sidestepping, so it was kind of 2D. Or sorry, it was like a weird, not entirely 2D, which anyway, it's Mortal Kombat, you know Mortal Kombat. That's just, but yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Missplosion Man. I'm not sure if I have this. There's also Explosion Man. So this is like the Missplosion Man, kind of like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. I'm kind of curious if like this is like since Pac-Man, you know, I wonder if this is like the only other game to like do that, where it did like a, you know, this version of the game and then this version of the game, but with the other character or whatever. Well, I didn't play Explosion Man, so I'm not familiar with it, but yeah. Mutant Storm Empire, Mutant Storm Reloaded. But yeah, $10. Explosion Man. Am I looking to it? But probably not. It's like that at this point, dude. I've got, yeah, man. It's like I'm playing so much Baldur's Gate 3, so it's like, and I did pick up some of these other games. I was like, oh, I'll check these out. So it's like I have really no reason to like pick up any of these, because it's like I don't know when I'll get to them. And then at the end of the month, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Tekken 8 for me, and I'm going to be good for a while. So, I mean, honestly, I am good for a while, because I have plenty of stuff I could just be playing once I finish, or hopefully finish, the Honor Mode run in Baldur's Gate 3 I'm currently on. M+, Naughty Bear Panic in Paradise. Some funny box art. NCAA Basketball March Madness Edition. Do they even make NCAA games anymore? Yeah, this is like, it's like, I believe NBA Live doesn't exist anymore, and I don't think any of the college sports games exist anymore or something. So this is probably, this is from Electronic Arts Canada, 1080i. So yeah, but yeah, that's best college basketball sports game, which is, I guess, a rarity now, because for whatever reason they don't make them every year like all the other sports games they make every year. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that's like a licensing thing, or because of the whatever thing where they play or college players' names and like lists can't be used or something without paying them or whatever, or they can like get compensation. It's a whole thing. But yeah. Anyway, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. I think this is a good game. I have not really put too much time into it. As far as like, it's got a bunch of different fighting characters from the Neo Geo games. I think I have it on PS2 maybe. It's on PS2, I know. I think I might have it, but then I might not. But then I don't remember playing it. But then it's like, I owned it though. But yeah, 2D. Oh, well, it's got the character from Metal Slug in here. That's kind of neat. So yeah, there's a bunch of the Neo Geo characters in the game that's fighting. It's 2D. Huh. Okay, that'd be kind of cool to check out. $10, yeah. Oh, it gets brought forward. It's in the save section apparently, or tagged as saved in the Xbox One. Oh, Nights into Dreams. I've not played Nights. I might have played it. I've got the whatever this is on PS3. I do eventually want to like go through like a video like this on the PS3 store just to see like what's there, because I feel like slowly over time they're taking stuff out. You just never hear about it because nobody is like covering it. So, but yeah, Nights in the Dreams, Nintu Jump, Novodrome, and those are the ends. Alright, well, we're 30 minutes in on this video. Let me see how many are in the O section. Oh, there's 3. Alright, cool. I was about to say, I'll end it here after this then. We're at 30 minutes. So we've got Orcs Must Die, Outland, and Outposts Coloki X. What is this? This looks interesting from the box art, at least. Or it has me intrigued. Crude humor, mild animated violence. Galactic Lemonade. What? What? Oh, Space Station Tycoon game. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, looks like you just build a space station that makes lemonade or something. Anywho, I'm getting this is all in the video here. We'll pick up at the P's. And then, let's see, maybe I can do the P's real quick. Let's see, there's a lot of P's? There's 26. Oh man, alright. We're jumping into Pac-Man territory. But yeah, that is it for this video. I'll do here, and this is where I'll pick up next time. You saw any videos that made you feel nostalgic, or that you had like some really cool, or not, wow, that you have fond memories of playing, or like you really enjoyed the experience. That was a bad sentence, I'm sorry. Did it make you feel cool? Did it make you feel like Mary Poppins? So yeah, feel free to put those in the comments. And, besides that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends or not. That's cool too. And until you hear or see from me again, thanks for watching. And I'm now signing off.